Sometimes sisters can be so annoying. Oh my goodness. Can we please talk about it as I roll my eyes? Welcome to the show. My name is Georgiana, and I am your host in this safe space where we talk about life lessons learned from K dramas, Nollywood movies, and Black films. And today we are looking at the top 4 sister and brother moments in a movie and a show. So, siblings can come to us in very different ways, whether through stepmother, stepfather, or they're your actual biological siblings. I have 4 biological siblings, and I am the oldest. Some people know, some people don't know, but now you know. And it has its challenges, and it has been my goal this year to actually work on my relationships with my siblings because it hasn't always been easy. And watching these movies and this show kind of inspired me to want to work on it, and what a beautiful thing it can be. But with every relationship, you do have to work at it. And these top 4 brother and sister moments are not any different. So let's get started with our countdown. And we are starting with business proposal. And it's a lovely, beautiful scene with Shinari and her brother. Let's take a look.
The two of you end up together, huh?
Forget about that. I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad about what you did with
You don't have to do that. I'll keep this thing with my brother-in-law's secret, okay?
Okay. You'd better be serious.
Of course I am. By the way, does his family even know that you two are dating?
Why do you care?
What do you mean? I'm just worried. His family's obviously loaded. They don't usually like regular folk like us. Even if we sell the whole store, that wouldn't be enough to cover the marriage. Oh, I should debut as a singer to get that money.
Being a singer's tough, you know? No more nonsense. Just don't worry. It's late. Let's go home.
Hey, slow down.
Oh, I really loved that moment. My favorite part was when he was wanting to become a K-pop idol just to help pay for her marriage. And of course, she knows how challenging that can be, and it's not an easy lifestyle. But for him to bring that up, it just shows to what extent he wants to help. And if you haven't seen Business Proposal, he's the youngest and she's the oldest. And being the baby and still wanting to support your older sister. I thought that was so beautiful. I only have sisters, so I don't know what it's like to have a brother. I think the only thing I thought about having a brother was, oh, so I could date his friends. But also, to have a brother that's like protective and like, can beat up anybody. I love that. Not to elicit violence or anything, never. But if I was getting bullied, not to say my sisters couldn't fight for me, but it's just nice having a brother. So I really loved that moment. I thought it was so sweet and just very encouraging. If you're blessed enough to have a strong relationship with your sibling, it is very encouraging, and it motivates you, right? It helps you keep fighting, and also they get to see sides that you might not see, and it helps you make decisions, that speak to the core of who you are. And I could see that on with them on the swing. So, but if you've seen Business Proposal, let me know which of the moments that they had together, was your favorite moment. But let's carry on. And the next one is going to be from Almost Christmas, and it is Rachel with her brother Christian. Let's take a look.
I'm looking forward to it.
Rach, can I please finish what I'm saying? Look, I'm just saying that we all want to spend as much time as we can with Dad. What's wrong with me trying to get you there fast?
I'm not some charity case. Just because I'm in law school doesn't mean I can't afford to buy plane tickets.
That's exactly what it means.
We talked about this.
Ma'am,
Yes,
this tire's got a hole in it.
just put on the spare.
You mean one of the two you're already using?
Hey, yeah, I gotta go.
Well, it's always the best.
Why?
I'm just SMHing here with Rachel not being able to accept help. I did do a video on how important it is to ask for help, especially when you have no other options, like you've tried it all on your own, but there's no way out. You should definitely ask for help. And with her brother stepping in here to ask her, like, do you need help? I can get you there. It wasn't in any way him being cruel or judgmental or mean. This was just him being supportive. And it's just a great thing to have siblings that know what you're going through. He knew she was in law school. She also was a single mother. And, he just was mindful and, thoughtful and said, my sister might need some help. Let me call and see if she does. And she didn't want to accept it because she's trying to be independent and all of that. And to me, it's like, if you can't accept help from your family, who you going to accept help from? And for me, it's always like, it's hard for me to get help from friends and all of that. But, if it's my own blood that's like asking, how can I help you? I'm definitely gonna take it, especially if I know it's coming from a supportive place. I'm not going to turn it down. I am going to take it. And so it's important for us to take that. And there's nothing to be embarrassed about or shameful about. Your family is there through thick and thin. If you are blessed with a great family and you guys work together, if they are there supporting you, they are offering help, take it. Let go of the pride, let go of the shame, let go of the embarrassment. With your family, you should be able to show your flaws and everything, and they are supposed to accept you. And I understand that it's not like that for everybody, but if you're blessed with that, don't act so independent. Let it go. You're still independent even when you ask or accept help. All right, let's move on to number two. And this one is a Netflix show called Far From Home. It is a Nollywood movies. Let's take a look.
Dreaming is destructive. My dreams are unrealistic.
Mala, that doesn't even make sense.
No, look at Daddy. Shibi wanted to be a big artist, instead we ended up losing our brother. Now he's in pain every time.
Maybe that will actually stop being in pain. He starts doing what he loves, just painting. That's what I mean. I'm chasing my dream. Mala, just because you can't get into Wilma doesn't mean you can't be the neuro, whatever doctor that you decide you want to be. Wilma is not the only school in this Lagos.
He's a surgeon.
You shut up and listen.
That was, like I said, from Far From Home. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. It's really a interesting show. It's all about following your dreams and what all of that looks like and what sacrifices you have to make. And this scene really spoke to that, how the brother and sisters were so different in how they pursued their dreams. And here, Ishaya was really trying to convince his sister that it might not happen the way you want it, but you don't give up on it. Because she starts off by saying dreams are unrealistic. And that's the point of a dream. If it all came to us easily, you know, there'll be no leaders, there'll be no, things that we use that have been created out of somebody believing that they could make it a reality. And just because they're unrealistic does not mean that we cannot find a way to get it done. And him encouraging his sister right there was just a beautiful thing. And Lala knowing that, my brother believes in me, it's just, it might not go this path of me attending this prestigious academy. There's another way for me to get my certificate or my degree and really do something important, right? because it's oftentimes not a school. Yes, I'm sure that helps to have a school that has name behind it. But if you are brilliant and you've got great ideas, there's nothing that's going to stop you. I'm not saying it's going to be easy and your realities will just come to fruition and, and your dreams will just come to fruitions like that. It won't. But the fact that you have been chosen by God to do what He's put in your heart to do, there is nothing that can stop you. All right, so a disclaimer that this number one spot is very emotional. It is the 2018 Black Panther with Chadwick as T'Challa and Letitia Wright, their special moment, which, I mean, it truly made the movie. But yeah, it's really hard to watch. So if you can't watch it, I understand. But let's take a look at one of my favorite scene with the both of them.
My king,
Stop it. Stop it.
I've already sent a car ahead to Busan for you. Who are you taking with you to Korea?
Okoye. And Nakia as well.
You sure it's a good idea to take your ex on a mission?
Yes. We'll be fine. Besides, you'll be on a call should we need backup.
I have great things to show you, brother. Here are your communication devices for Korea. Unlimited range, also equipped with audio surveillance system. Check these out. Remote access Kimoyo beats. Updated to interface directly with my send table.
And what are these?
The real question is, what are those? Why do you have your toes out in my lap?
But you don't like my royal sandals. I wanted to go old school for my first day.
Yeah, I bet the elders loved that.
What are those? That will always be funny to me. And I remember being in the theater and everyone cracking up. I just love that moment. It just goes to show you that, siblings are just amazing. Like they can make fun of us and it's totally okay. I think those are the only people that can, and friends too, if we're really comfortable with them. But with your siblings, you've grown up with them, if you're blessed enough to have that opportunity and you kind of all know each other's vibe and stuff like that, and it's like your siblings will tell you, girl, that color doesn't match your skin tone, like, bro, that shirt ain't a date shirt. It's like telling each other what's best for each other, but in a supportive, caring way, looking out for each other. And then, her upgraded it. She didn't like say, oh, I don't know how to help you there, but she already had an upgrade and she's like, here, and that's what we do for our siblings. Like, we want them, we want to upgrade them, we want what's best for them. We're not putting them down. We're trying to help you elevate, upgrade, right? And be a better version of yourself each time. And that's a positive of having siblings. And I just thought this was beautiful and definitely rest in peace, Chadwick. I know we all truly missed him, but it really was a beautiful scene. And they just had a true, beautiful bond. And I'm just grateful that we got to see it. All right. So if you have any sister and brother moment that it's in a movie that you'd like me to see, please go ahead and put in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on these four that I've selected. Do you agree with it? Or, are they one of the best? Or, like I said, do you have other that you'd like to share with me? But I want to leave us encouraged. And I'm getting our scripture today from Romans 14, verse 13. And it says, let us stop judging one another. Instead, decide not to put anything in the way of a brother or sister. Don't put anything in their way that would make them trip and fall. right? So all these scenes that we watch, it was sisters and brothers just encouraging one another and being supportive of each other, right? Just so they don't stumble. Like, we're looking out for each other, we're supporting each other. And this is not only referring to just your siblings, but also friends, even strangers, people that are in the body of Christ, like just, people in period that you care and love about. Let's support one another so that they don't stumble. So if you liked this video today, if you have, I'm going to ask you to please give it a thumbs up or share it with someone that you think might enjoy this. But I have enjoyed this. And let me know if you'd like to see more like top moments in a movie or show. Let me know what your thoughts are on me doing more. And if you do have those thoughts, let me know which ones I should take it from. Also, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell just so you are notified once we drop another episode. But until next time, y'all, please take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Bye.